Hello everyone, in this video we will consider the chat section in our application, the whole chat section, but of course not creating the groups. For the next video we will consider the creating the groups because the creating a channel button, which is in here, is related to chats screen. But as I said in the previous videos, I don't want to steal your time and I want to just keep the videos as short as possible. So let's start the creating our chat section. But before this, I want to say thank you for you, because with your support I got a motivation, and with this motivation I created this application. And after that the stream has sponsored to me, I mean an article which is written by me and published right now. Here it is. You can read, you can, I don't know, visit some links, you can complete the application. You don't need to, you don't have to watch all these series, all these videos. Of course you can read also, because I also follow our article, for the way, for the roadmap, for example. So I also wrote this article. Because of that, all the sources are given by me, so it means you can trust me, for example, when you want to visit this link or this link, or I don't know, this link maybe. So I just wanted to mention about the stream. If you want to visit, you can find the link in the description below. And let's go to the chat section right now. We need to consider the channels section, because when we say chats, actually we mean the channels. We don't say the channel because the general users love to see chats, not the channel. And for example, the channel, if the channel has two users, for example, it means the channel type is the one-to-one chat, one-to-one channel. But if the channel has more than 3 users, then it means the channel is a group actually. So after this information, we can go to the channels folder, and let's start with channels page. So there is a controller, stream channel list controller, and also there's a other controller type, but it is different. It is a user list controller. In here actually we don't use the user list controller, but since we use Go router, we need to create the user list controller in here. Actually we set as late, but anyway, if we create a new chat, then we can see some channels in here. Even we can search for them like this. So for this one we have stream channel list controller, because the stream widgets, the widgets that are coming from the stream package, wants us to one controller. Here it is, stream channel list view. It wants us to a controller, and stream channel list view is coming from the stream package. So let's start with the chat section. Chats here. We have one just custom app bar, and that's it, no more for the app bar section. And after that we have the text fields, and in our application we have custom text fields. So in here we just set search text as blank string, empty string. So after we write some things, we just set search text as a text that is written by us. After that we need to refresh our controller, our channels, because we are searching some channels for every word, every letter when we write like this. So apart from that, as I said, in the body section we have channels, and for this we use stream channel list view, which is coming from the stream package itself. And For the filtering section, we need to use some tricks. So we cannot use the directly default widget. Here, for example, it has default widget, and normally it returns default widgets, and that's it. But I don't want to use like this, and I want to specify some things. So that I created search channel widgets. Let's close the common widgets. And search channel in here in the widget section, and it has the core thing. Actually, it has the challengeable thing in our chat section. So what is the challenge? When we want to search some things, for example, that just an imagine there is a channel which name is a Efe, my name. Okay, so this channel Efe has no A letter, for example. It has no A letter, A. Okay, so if we search for A, then what it shows in here. Therefore, we need to show some things, some widgets, some, I don't know, empty widget maybe, or it can be a text, there is no channel, or whatever it is. So that we need to use some tricks in here. And to do that, we need to get help from our qubits, our blocks. So let's create a new channel in here to show the example. And we are in the Mark account, and I create a chat with Ellen. Create a new one-to-one chat. And the permission problem again from the previous videos. If you remember, in the previous videos we completed the Firebase sections, and we get some problems almost in every video, like unhandled exception for the permission denied, and I always skipped. So I realized the problem. As a developer, always we are doing the same things, same bad things, because we forgot changing some things. So if you remember, I just copied the storage sections to the Firestore database, but it is a cloud Firestore. It is not a storage. And because of that, the Firebase gave us a problem. I just changed the cloud storage to the Firestore, but I also checked that is it true or not from here, cloud Firestore, and it's for the all authenticated users. So for example, cloud storage, it's like this, and in cloud storage we use this. For the cloud Firestore, we use these codes from the documentation of the Firebase. So okay, anyway, we just wanted to create a new channel, but it gives the null is not subtype of string. Why? So selected user data and display name. So it means when we create our users from the scratch, the Firestore is empty right now, and because of the security rules. So let's go to the Firebase and let's look at the Firestore database. Here it is. When we refresh, then we don't see any data. We don't see the display name, photo URL, and so we can understand that the Firestore rules are so important for our applications. So how can we fix this issue? Of course, we just need to re-sign in to the application. Sign out. For the mark, it was 4, and confirm. So let's refresh. Yeah, now we can see UID and user phone, but we cannot see the display name and URL. What URL? The image of the URL. So in the onboarding section, we are completing these steps. I mean the display name and image URL sections. But for now, we can ignore with pressing the add field section in here. So add field, and for example, first one is the display name Elon. No, Mark. It was Mark. Add, and for the image URL, and we need to check if it is true or not. No, photo URL. Okay, is what? It's coming from the storage actually. So let's look at the image. Yeah, here. Image URL is what is this? So paste. Yeah, that's okay for now. And also we need to complete the same steps for the Elon. So sign out and change the dev token. Elon dev token is this, and refresh the app. Sign in for the Elon Musk. Here it is, and also complete from here. Display name Elon. Photo URL is this. Okay, right now we can create a channel and complete this section. So let's create a channel and explain the codes, of course. So we are in the Elon's account. So okay, it's also okay. Let's create with Mark. Yeah, create it. That's it. So if we search for Elon, we cannot see anything, or Mark has no E. Yeah, still we cannot see any chats. So how it works? Actually, let's go and explain. In the search channel widget, the magic works. We just get the each channel in here, and also we get the channel members, length of the channel members. These informations are necessary for us. So one-to-one chat member we have, and what it means. Actually, it means a user. You can imagine like a user. Okay, so the important thing is here is search channel exists, and it is actually one function, one boolean, which is coming from the qubit. So we will consider to this. I'll explain to you in the qubit section, but let's imagine it's true or not. If the search channel exists, then we just use the copy with function and change the default widgets. For example, change the leading and change the, I don't know, the padding placeholder. For example, we use the change network image for the leading, and etc. So if it does not exist like this, Elon, or I don't know what else, then we see the empty container, and with this we show the user nothing. So it works like this. And let's go to the search inside existing channel method function. I tried to explain the above of the function, but anyway, the search inside existing channel means if there is no search channel in the list of channels, then return false. For example, here it returns false because there is no channel, right? So if there is a channel like this, then return true. And how it works, we just trim the text, search text. After that, if the length of the channel members is 2 for here for the body section, then we use one-to-one chat member, because one-to-one chat member has a name, unique name, and groups has no unique name. When we want to create a group, we give the group name. Okay, that's the difference. So if it is a personal chat, we use one-to-one chat member. If it is not personal chat, we use the channel name, which we created. So after that, we just sign the results, which is actually integer. And why it is an integer? Because we use the index of method. And if we look at the index of method, for example, do, re, mi, re, it search for the given string. In here, for example, re, 0, 1. So it returns 1. I mean, it returns some things. But if there is no element like fa, then it returns -1. So we can say if the result is -1, then return false because there is no element. But else, for the else case, return true. So it is not returning -1 and there is an element. So this was the logic actually for searching a chat. Yeah, exactly. And that's it for the searching at channels, searching at chats section, and no more for the channels page. Custom float action button we have, and it's actually related to creating a new channel. And as I said, the creating a new channel is a topic that will be covered in next upcoming videos. So for this video, that's it from me. We completed the chat section. We can search some things, and actually there is no any special things except the creating a group or personal chats. Thanks for watching for this video. Don't forget to share this video to other developers. Stay tuned and see you soon.